Welcome to the Power Plant Engineering lecture number 5. In this video I will explain you site selection of hydroelectric power plant and pump storage power plant. So first topic is site selection for the hydroelectric power plant. In this we are first discuss water availability. To find out the availability of water, the runoff data at the proposed site must be available beforehand. This is most important as all other design are based on the availability of water. It is not always possible to have the runoff data at a proposed site, but data considering the rainfall over the large catchment area is always available. Therefore, office calculation concerning water availability are based on the analysis of rainfall data available and characteristics of catchment area. The average water quantity available, minimum quantity available, the duration and intensity of flood will be known from hydrograph if the runoff data for sufficient long period is available. Next is the water storage. It is always necessary to store the water for continuous generation of power as there is wide variation in rainfall during the year. The storage capacity can be calculated with the help of mass curve or the minimum quantity of available water for the available storage capacity can also be calculated with the help of mass curve as described in earlier chapter. There is mathematical approaches to find out the relation between the dam height and storage capacity which will give the least cost of construction. Maximum storage should specify the expenditure on the project. There are two types of storage in use. First, a part is the storage is constructed to provide just sufficient storage for 1 year only. In this case, there is no carry over water for the next season. Storage becomes empty at the end of each year and becomes full at the beginning of the next year. The storage is constructed to provide enough storage so it will sufficient even during the worst dry period. Third is the water head. The available water head depend upon the topography of the area and every increase in head for the given output reduce the quantity of water to be stored and therefore the capital cost. In other words, to find out the most effective and economical head, it is necessary to consider all possible factors which may affect it. Groundwater data. The underground movement of water has important effect on the stability of ground, slopes and also on the amount and type of grounding required to prevent leakage. This data is primarily important in the design of cutoffs which have to be sunk through permeable overburden in order to reach a sound foundation. It is always desirable that the selected site should be as near as possible to the load center and it should be accessible by rain, rail and road. But this factor do not control the site of the plant to be selected as other factors are more important as the life of the plant and its potentiality are concerned. Next is water pollution effect. The effect of polluted water on the power plant is one of the major consideration in selecting the site of hydroelectric power plant. In some hydroelectric installation, certain effect as presence of foul smelling gases in the station and vicinity, corrosions of metallic structures and electrical equipments and overheating of machine part have been noticed immediately after commissioning of these stations. The above mentioned effect affect the economy and reliability of the power plant. These troubles originate very often from the poor quality of water. The cause of for the deterioration of the water and its effect on the power plant are listed below. Cause of water pollution. The water get polluted if the area submerged under the water contains mineral deposits of harmful nature. The presence of sulfates from H2S under the action of microorganisms and presence of alkaline and acidic deposits largely increase the corrosive properties of water. Submerged vegetation is one of the main causes of water pollution. The considerable amount of twigs, leaves, long, etc. underwater are allowed to decay and badly smelling gases are generated. Next point is the sedimentation effect. In this, the main, if I explain, is the sedimentation. No mud with water come in this. With the water, there is mud with no mud come with waters. किसी भी प्रकार की मिट्टी जो है पानी के साथ प्लांट के अंदर ना आए, ये इफ़ेक्ट उसको शो करता है. The sedimentation of the reservoir is important from two point of view. Sedimentation robs the capacity of the reservoir and it's further causes the rapid erosions of the turbine blades. The impact caused by the natural phenomena of sedimentation must be carefully considered in the selection of a hydroelectric generation site. It is always necessary to estimate the life of the plant on the basis of sedimentation collected in the reservoir as capacity of the plant is reduced by sedimentation per year. If the sedimentation collection is sufficiently large and plant life is comparatively small on the basis, it is not worthwhile to select such site for hydroelectric plant. Next topic is the pump storage power plant. Next topic is the pump storage power plant. So this is the diagram. This at the top, this is the reservoir. This is the penstock connected to the plant, and this is the river. Such type of system to pump the water from lower storage to upper storage when the load on the thermal power plant decreases below its rated load, and to use the pumped water again for power generation when the load on the thermal plant increases above its rated load. This is known as pump storage plant. So in this, basically we pump the water from upper storage plant to lower storage plant. So in pump storage plant, water through pump go again upside and store in the reservoir. So this is the pump storage power plant. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.